What time is it, Janelle?
It's high noon.
What is up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles. Here we go. We're starting to sound good. What's up, everyone in chat? We are filming this live on twitch.tv/Dstar01. We are going to be unboxing the Figma 438 McCree from Overwatch, and I'm so psyched about this because we were supposed to unbox this last week, but we didn't have enough time, so here we are today. And you can get this where, Janelle? www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. He's going for about $74.99. He's kind of a pricey figure. We're going to see how he is in comparison to the Hasbro one and other action figures as well in terms of scale and paint detail and whatnot. So enough of me talking. Janelle, take us to the top cam, please. And let's see this guy. How is everyone doing? Janelle, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
See, you can hear her now. I know some people were like, hey, we can't hear her. We can barely hear her. Now we got her a mic of her own, so now she can direct, she can produce, and she can talk to you guys all at once. It's a very hard job, isn't it right, Janelle? Very difficult job. Streaming's tough.
Out of all 5 of my jobs.
Yes. So we're gonna open this guy up. Pretty psyched about this one. Pretty pricey, I have to say. Pretty pricey.
How
Yeah.
much pricey?
We're talking about almost $80 when you ship this guy. He's pretty. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Especially considering that one of my favorite Hasbro ones was the McCree figure. So we will see how he is in terms of paint detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories as we take him out of his plastic cage. That's right. We unbox figures here. We don't just keep them in box. Let's look at the front cam here. And let's see how he is. Let's look at this face. There he is. What's up, everyone? It's high noon, and look at that face. Wow, that complexion, that face is absolutely perfect. I love the hat, all the gold tones. Look at how the light shines off his breastplate. Very, very nice. Super shiny. Love the metallic look of it. Love the matte finish of it. This thing looks absolutely perfect, and this is something you should expect to pay especially when you pay $80 for something like this. This is something you should expect. Absolute perfection. It doesn't look like there's any paint defects whatsoever. He looks exactly like McCree. Of course, we have the metal or robotic arm right there that looks absolutely amazing. We even have a skull that's painted on there that looks absolutely amazing. The gloves, everything, the matte finish, the skin tone, everything. Let's look at the chaps here. That looks really nice. We even have spurs on the boots right there.
It's so shiny.
Yeah, very shiny, very detailed. Paint detail off the heezy with this thing. And of course, I expect nothing but the best from Figma, especially since you're paying top dollar. Now, question of the day. Let's see how he compares. I guess we should get before we do that, we should get his cape thingy on him first. Cape thingy.
His poncho?
Poncho. Jeez, thank you, Janelle. Thank you.
I love cowboys.
So here we go. Poncho right there.
He's totally Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, totally. Even the voice. Funny enough, I believe the voice of McCree is also the voice of Leon from Resident Evil 4. Someone correct me down in chat.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah. Leon from Resident Evil 4. They are the same voice. Okay, so this is how he looks like with his poncho. Let's take out the Hasbro one and let's look at paint and detail. So, yikes. Night and day. It seems like they didn't even bother to get these tones on the shirt and the breastplate correctly on the Hasbro as the Figma one falls over. Hold on. Let's get this hat on him so we can see it more.
Cat on him.
Cap. I was going to say cap. But this is not Captain America. This is McCree. So let's look here. So clearly the Hasbro one is a little bit taller in terms of scale. But when it comes to paint and detail, it's a night and day. Guys, in chat, what do you think? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm starting to think this one is just super accurate. I love how the brown contrasts with the gold breastplate and everything else, where it seems like they kind of just went with a singular tone here. The shirt almost looks like it's the same color as the breastplate. The pants just don't pop. everything on the Figma one pops in terms of color. This one, not so much. It's more faded. Also, I want to point something out. If you look at the arm, we don't even have a painted skull on there, whereas the Figma one, we do have a painted skull on there. Let's compare the hats. Let's look at the hat. Look at that. The what is this called? The rim of the hat has that nice, yeah, it's like a belt with bullets on it, where you can hardly tell that's even on the Hasbro one. But like I said before, you're paying like 20 bucks for this, and you're paying 80.
Well,
go figure, right?
The Figma one looks super like tactical.
Yeah, it looks tactical. It looks accurate.
Yeah, it does.
It does. But you know what? As I said before, I'm not going to dog you if you bought this one. This is one of my favorite Hasbro Overwatch figures. He just looks absolutely amazing. He looks really cool. And one thing I have to notice, the bamf on the belts actually both look really good. The Hasbro and the Figma one, I have to say, they look really awesome. And I think that's about it. Even down to the knee guard. Wow. Yeah, even down to the knee guard. Yeah. So it does look cool. I mean, you have all the details, all that you need in the Hasbro one for 20 bucks. Really cool figure. But if you want the absolute best, let's face it, Figma knocked this one out of the park. The facial expression, the paint and detail, everything, absolutely amazing. Now let's get on to articulation and scale. Let's see how tall this guy is standing. We have here 6 inches. That's how tall he stands. And we're going to bring in the Hasbro one once again. He is looking to be almost 6 1/4 right there. So that's the difference. But it looks like it doesn't really matter because they look like they work really well together. Here's the Hasbro Zarya, which is one of my tank mains. She's standing at about, let's see here. I know you guys can't really see that on camera. 6 1/2, almost 7. As you can see, they work really well together. And of course, another attack or offense type character, we have Soldier 76. And they look really cool. Actually, they work really well together, I have to say. Right? Right? All right. And we have a Marvel Legends Toy Biz Punisher right there. It looks like he works really well with Toy Biz. Wow, I really like the way these are starting to look. He seems to be working really well with other action figures from other lines. SA Trigger Arts Real Deal PS4 Spider-Man right there. Demoniacal Fit Goku Black. And last but not least, you all know my main. And we have Bastion right there, the DX9. And that's him in the turret mode. So there you have it. Let's talk about articulation. Let's jump right into that. We have an up and down here at the toe. We have a nice ball rocker here at the ankle. Looks like we can rock it. We can go up and down. That's really nice. We have a bend at the knee with those signature smooth Figma joints. Do we have a thigh swivel? I want to say we do. No, we do not have a thigh swivel. We do have that ball joint there at the crotch. We do have a nice ab crunch right there. Do we get, yes, we have somewhat of a double jointed, yeah, that's totally double jointed shoulder right there. I was expecting a butterfly joint, but you know what? He does seem to hug himself as his other joint falls out. Don't worry, it's easy to replace. As you can see, can he hug himself? Not so much. Not so much as I thought, because he does not have the butterfly joint, but that's okay. He only shoots with one hand anyway. So we have a bend at the elbow right there. We have that ball and joint here at the wrist. And of course, we have one at the neck. And last but not least, we do have ball joints here at the poncho, which the Hasbro one does not have. So you can get more dynamic poses. So let's see if we can do some motion check here. We can do front kick, side kick. We can do a punch to the face. Pow. We can do an uppercut. Let's see if we can do a shoryuken. I'm going to call this the shoryuken test. Boom. There you have it. Play of the game right there. And let's see if we can get him to pose with one knee. Something like that. Ooh, I am starting to notice a problem here, actually, guys. So the chaps actually get in the way of the bullets. He can't take a proper knee with his right leg. No, it's not supposed to be like that. So if you look here, this one can properly do it because this isn't in the way. So you're going to have to move that in order to properly get that to take a knee. Yeah, so this will get in the way. That's kind of hindering. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Maybe he's not supposed to get down on that knee.
No, probably not. I'm going to look at the Hasbro one real quick. Let's see if that's the same issue. I honestly thought that he could... Yeah, see, this isn't too much of an issue. See? You can take a knee. You have the gun. Pow, pow, pow. This one, those bullets get in the way. For sure. For sure. Anyway, let's go to chat. I know I've been ignoring chat real quick. Super Switch Live said, I have never played Overwatch. Oh my gosh, guy. It's an amazing game. I don't know if a lot of people still play it. I think it has died down significantly, but Overwatch 2 is coming out, so that should be... It's going to start coming back again. Anyway, let's go over to accessories. Janelle, take us to the top cam. Let's see what's going on here. I believe this is called the Peacemaker. Someone correct me down in chat. And that is the revolver right there. We get an assortment of hands. We get... How many we got? We got 5 extra hands. And we get a extra face. It looks like he is missing the cigar. We should be getting the cigar in the accessories pack. Where's the cigar? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's right there. It's right there. That is extremely tiny.
So small.
Wow. Looks like we're going to have to look at that one probably at the end of the video on YouTube. So anyway, let's go to the front cam and let's try to get this gun on him. And also the flashbangs. Let's try to get the flashbang. Let's see if we can get that going. So maybe, let's see here. Maybe I should look at the manual, no? Yeah, you know what? We never look at the manual. We should start looking at the manual before we start.
Just figure it out.
No, I am not gonna risk it since this does not belong to me. Actually, this was donated by my good friend Daniel Hernandez.
Oh, then yes, we're gonna use the manual.
Yeah, we have to use the manual for this one. So according to this, let's look at the manual real quick. When it comes to accessories, it looks like the flashbangs can be separated once you take it out of the belt. So let's remove it from the belt. And we can remove one of the flashbangs. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty nice. That's very nice. And let's try to get a flashbang on there. We're just going to outfit this guy real quick. Let's get the flashbang hand on. Ooh, that is extremely tight though. Wow. No worry. Should be able to fit. And there you have it. That is the flashbang. Throw that flashbang and then fan the gun and you kill tanks like nothing. Well, used to be like that. Then they gimped it. They always gimped all the cool stuff. Ooh, you get all kinds of cool looking hands. Definitely going to look at that at the end of the video. So, looks like the gun hand is actually right here. I honestly thought it would be in the package, but we're going to have to take this out. Let's get the gun on him as the joint comes off with it. Now this is kind of the hard part when it comes to newer Figmas. You kind of have to bend the wrist there so you can take out the hand properly. Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, that one's going to be a little bit tough to take out because this is a brand new figure. There we go. Managed to take that out pretty nicely. There you have it. And then we will get this hand on. Well, first we need to put this. And then put the hand on. And there you have it. And then we can get the Peacemaker on. I believe that's what it was called. I haven't used McCree in a long time. Let's see. Probably we have to... Yeah, there we go. So it just fits like that. That was a little bit difficult. But then again, this is a brand new figure. So everything is super tight. And there we have it. Yeah. Freeze. It's high noon. Wow.
Yeah, Peacekeeper.
Yes, look at this one. That looks so tight. Okay, last but not least, let's look at the other face. This is supposed to be the cigar face. Looks like the front hair comes out. And then you pull out the other face. And then you can put this face in. And then we can put the hat on. This hat seems to be having issues staying on. And let's see. Okay, and there you have it. Bam. Let's look at that face. You can hardly see it because his hat is covering up his eyes. Ooh, look at that. Pow, pow. That looks absolutely amazing. Now, here's one thing that I do notice that does not come with this figure, but you do get with a Hasbro one. You get an effect piece. And I think an effect piece would have made this even better and more worth it. But I have to say, I'm absolutely loving this figure. Let's come up with a conclusion. Oh, before we do that, before we come up with a conclusion, I gotta take the gun real quick and see how it sounds when we put it. Yeah, come on, let go of the gun, man. Let's put it in the holster real quick. There you have it.
Huh.
Yeah, fits right in the holster. That looks really sharp. I'd have to say, let's get the closed fist hand, and then let's come up with the conclusion.
I don't get to see his stogie in his mouth, no?
No, we're going to look at that at the end of the video. That thing's really small, and I don't want to lose it. And plus, I have a lot of stuff on the table right now. So let's come up with the conclusion of this figure. We're going to look at that at the end, the stogie. Is this worth 80 bucks? I don't know. That's up to you. Are you a fan of Overwatch and you have been collecting all the Figma Overwatch figures, I should say? Then yes, absolutely. You need to add this. McCree is a staple in terms of the action figures that you should get in Overwatch because he just looks so cool. He's a really fun character to use. He comes with everything you need to have the absolute best posing of McCree. And also he comes with a stand, so you can't go wrong with that. If you don't have $80 to spend, like I said, this is not a bad figure either. I've actually been posing this figure a lot. I absolutely love the Hasbro one. So, I don't know. Depends on how much your budget is. If you've been collecting nothing but Figmas, then by all means, get this one. If you've been collecting nothing but Hasbro, then by all means, get this one. But if you don't have either, and McCree is your character, and you're like, I just want a McCree, Figma. Janelle, what do you think?
I always like the more expensive toy.
Yeah, the more expensive one just looks better.
I really like the color composition. I really like the fine print on his poncho.
I mean, yeah, look at that.
It's just better.
Great. Yeah, look at that. It just looks
like I can tell that those are bullets on his hat.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, that's pretty cool. You can't go wrong with this figure. So anyway, I think that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. You can get this figure at www.dstar01theme.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching. We're going to answer questions at the end of the credits. Hit it.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.